Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Boston and New York City. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. Daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a popped high in the air. Pujols over to his right. One down. Into the box now, Juan Mejia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Lugo moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Marlon Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Cueto has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
In now, Robinson Cano. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Vasquez ranging back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping in, Darwin Lugo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, and their runners at the corners now. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and one strike. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped up. Jimenez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Johnny Cueto. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mocked him up. Cano shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nelson Cruz.
Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Two out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Juan Mejia.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And a glove flip for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play. So digging in now for Baldo Jimenez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a whiff at a good slider that time. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marlon Vasquez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
From the stretch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cano is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Popped up. Ramirez calls for it. One away. At the plate, Darrell Lugo. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. For the shortstop, Reyes. Scooped up on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. High pop up. Pujols is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, and they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Now at the plate, Ubaldo Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there. Oh no, he missed it. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Digging in, the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He popped out in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. High in the air out to center field. Vasquez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
On the move is Bautista. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Marlon Vasquez. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Left fielder.
Smoke on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs into score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So striding in, Juan Mejia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Third baseman, Juan Mejia.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Cueto hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate, and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ubaldo Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air out to right. Cruz is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So coming to the plate, Marlon Vasquez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Marte is there, and it's a very quick. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. stepping up to the plate, Darwin Lugo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Cano at second. Lugo on at first with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Digging in now, Johnny Cueto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Carlos Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
First baseman, Albert.
Popped high in the air. Cano has a play. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Batista. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Bounce it to the left side, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Here's Robbie Cano now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Bautista stands at first with 1 out. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Center fielder.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-0 home. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a little tapper. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Runner goes for second. Very weakly on the ground. A pause and the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Again, he's off for second. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Cruz has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Last time through was a base hit. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the right side. Oh, how about Cano? And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Nelson Cruz.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he...
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. And no one will get this one. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Ubaldo Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is skied into short left center. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Darwin Lugo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 18.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Pedro Strop. Hanley Ramirez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hanley Ramirez.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit in the air to right field. Cruz on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, headed for third is Ramirez. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Starling Marte. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. On to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 10 runs, 15 hits, with 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ubaldo Jimenez.